Here are some of the criteria you can use to test if your champion really is your champion. Number one, do they have the power and influence to get a deal done? You're asking them questions about their previous history, getting other deals done. You can ask them questions about the org chart. Who has power? Where does power live? And so their answers to these questions will ultimately tell you whether they've got the power and influence to get a deal done. The second criteria in the checklist is all about their ability to articulate the value of your solution. Sounds kind of funny, but you got to test them. You got to ask them to explain the solution, the differentiators. How does it compare to the competition? Because if they can articulate the key value drivers and the metrics that the solution is going to solve, if they can't articulate it, how are they going to sell it internally? Because there's no way you're going to be in every single meeting. They're going to be doing a lot of selling for you inside of their business. That's why they're the champion. The third way you can test your champion to see if they really are your champion is to see how vested they are in the solution. How important is this to them? How motivated are they to see the solution happen, personally and professionally? Hey, one way to ask them the question is, take them through the MEDDICC process. If they're willing to collaborate and to walk through MEDDICC with you, that's a great sign that they're motivated. You can also be direct and ask them questions around their motivation and what does success look like to them. The answers to these questions will provide you with the insights to know whether they've got vested interest and whether they're going to be able to really get a deal done. Another way to test your champion is to see if they're able to map out clearly, thoughtfully, thoroughly the decision criteria along with the decision process. Just like I shared in the intro. Because if they can't do that, then they're not really a champion and they may just be a coach or an influencer. And they need to get really detailed. The decision criteria, they need to be able to answer the questions around the why. And they need to be able to answer the questions on decision process around the who and by when. These are some of the tests that you'll be able to use to verify and validate whether your champion is really a champion or not.